Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm a little bit late. I want to tell you why. I'm so excited, you guys. I did not realize I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance to check. And then this morning, I noticed that I had some green pie. So what that means is it's special to demonstrators when we reach certain increments with our compensation. And I am so excited to share with you that I hit the 600,000 career sales mark last night, and I'm like blown away, completely blown away. I never believed that this could be possible when I bought that starter kit all the way back in 2002, that I could be where I am here today. So I want to share with you my heartfelt thanks because it is you guys that did this for me. You guys who trust me and place orders with me. I had to like pull myself together before the video here because I don't want to cry. I'm just so humbled and so grateful for you all, and I just want to thank you so much. It is a huge milestone for me. Every order I am super grateful for, and this just pushed me over the edge yesterday. I guess maybe it was the free shipping and your orders. I thank you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. And I just want to take you along. I actually struggled with like, should I say anything about it? I don't want to sound braggy. I don't want to be like, but I'm like, no, Rose, the people that you're sharing with are the ones that helped you get there. You need to share these things. It's not bragging. I come to you very humble when I share this. Okay. So thank you all. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. So thank you. I guess that's the appropriate words are thank you. Thanks so much, you guys, for your lovely comments. Okay. It's Christmas in July. It feels like Christmas to me. Oh my goodness. Surprises all around. I've been so busy that I haven't really had a chance to look up and like dive into my reports and see where I'm at with things. Cause like, who's got time for that, right? The chips will fall where they fall, but I had no idea that that was going to happen. I didn't even realize, it wasn't even on my radar how close I was. So that's the truth of the matter. Absolutely. And I told my husband, he's like, whoa, really? He was surprised too. So maybe it's a heads up for me. I need to check those things, right? Okay, let's talk about Christmas in July. The Greetings of the Season suite. Now, I did give you the item number on Monday. It won't work if you put the item number in for the entire suite. And the thing that is stopping you from ordering with that one item code is the gems. Okay, so those gems are coming back. They're just not in inventory right now, but you can still get all the other parts of the suite. The two amazing bundles, the vellum, the paper, the amazing ribbon. Thank you guys so much. I see all your comments and I love you all so much. Thank you so much. All of the other pieces of this suite are available. So you can order whichever bundle you want. Don't forget, my special for this week is always, right? A minimum $60 order. All of my classes are free with purchase. And people sometimes say to me, why are they free with purchase? Well, I want you to get all the great things, right? So when you place an order with me, I am so grateful for your orders that I love to prepare these kits and send them to you. So and today, oh my gosh, the biggest news of all is Stampin' Up! Has extended the free shipping to today, until the end of today. So you have another day to take a second look at your wish list and get those things that you have been wanting. I see the love and the thumbs up for that. Yes, thumbs up, Stampin' Up! Thank you so much for another day of free shipping on orders over $100 before shipping and tax, right? So make sure you're watching the total of your order. It's not $100 with the shipping and the tax. It's your merchandise total, okay? So make sure you're keeping track of all of that. You'll see, because then the free shipping will kick in. All right, so I'm going to continue on with my suite of the week, my two bundles. I don't normally do two bundles, but this week the bundles go so nicely together. One's greetings, one's images, so they just go so great together. All right, let's flip the camera and get started. Thank you so much, Pam. Appreciate your kind words. Today we're going to sip. Yes, we are. We're going to sip from the Stampin' Up cup. That means an acronym SIP is Stamps, Ink, and Paper. And we're going to make a quick Christmas card that you can whip up in no time at all. So if you wait till the last minute, if you're a last minute Lucy, sometimes I am, I'm forced to be, you can whip up a bunch of these cards in no time. So I'm excited to share this one with you because they can't all be crazy, detailed, fun fold cards, right? You got to have some good, quick ones that you can whip up. All right, let's do this. I think I've already talked longer than this is going to take me to show you this card. Maybe, we'll see. I like to talk, so. And when I talk, I love to talk about Stampin' Up. I can't help it. All right, let's get started here. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to flip the camera, point you down at my work surface here. Here we go. Maybe. Come on, button. Let's work. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got a little bit of smokiness going on here in Calgary from fires. I was going to say BC fires, but you know what? They're here in Alberta too. So I'm praying that things turn around for that situation. And maybe we can get some rain in the forecast. I don't think there is any time soon, but it is going to cool down a little bit. It has been super, super hot, you guys. Okay, let's see. What am I doing here? We're going to bring in our two bundles. So we have Greetings of the Season. Love, love, love this one. It comes with these amazing, it's a 21 stamps, photopolymer stamps. And you get, if you buy the bundle, you'll also get the set of 9 dies. These are called Greetings of the Season dies, the same as the stamp set. These dies, I'm going to be using them like throughout the year, I think, because they're so fantastic. You're going to be able to make tags and labels for your you can do titles for your scrapbooking, fronts for your cards. These are very, very versatile. And why not pair them with these words, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to use this one today, but then we need some images. Now the paper is stunning and I played with it the last 2 days for my cards. And today I thought we got to play with these awesome stamps here. So Golden Greenery is also in this suite. And I want to play with this one. This is a great one. It has 2-step stamps. There's 2 sizes of the bells. There's holly berries. There's the Christmas branches here. And we've got other greenery that pair together. So let's go ahead and pull in some cardstock and we're going to do some simple stamping, some sipping. So I have, for my card base, I've got Garden Green, 8.5 by 5.5. Just got to pop this back in my trimmer. We're going to score it at 4 1/4. Easy peasy. Get 2 out of a sheet of cardstock. All right, so then I've got a piece of Very Vanilla, 4 inches. And I'm going to trim that to be 5 1/4. This is my standard card front size. And we're going to do some stamping on here. So let me move my other scrap pieces out of the way here. All right. Slide my trimmer off to the side. Okay, so we've got Very Vanilla, and let's see here. We're going to bring in some colors. Okay, so we're going to use Soft Seafoam, really nice light green color, and Old Olive, and we're also going to use Garden Green. Okay, so we're going to start off with 2-step stamping. So when you do 2-step stamping, I like to do my background color first. So these are the 2 images that are 2-stepping, okay? So we're going to do a little dance, 2-step stamp dance. That's a mouthful. Okay, so we're going to do the background first, and then we're going to do the accent highlight over top with a dark color. So you want to go light and then dark on top. So our light is going to be our Soft Seafoam. And before I get started, I'm going to grab my chamois cloth because I'm going to need that because I'm going to be stamping off the edge of my Very Vanilla. I'm going to need this close by so I can wipe up my glass plate here. Okay, so let's do some stamping. We're just doing the background one here. Let's put one like that. And then we'll go ahead and ink it up again, and we'll put another one up here. And let's do a little bit coming in from the bottom here, like that. And one more coming in from the side over here, like that. All right, so we've got that. Now I'm gonna clean up my glass mat because I don't want to have my colors mixed here. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're gonna bring in Old Olive over top. Okay, so we got Old Olive. Move my soft seafoam out of the way for a minute. And then I'm gonna bring that detailed stamp in like this, and we're gonna tap, 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 and here is the beauty of photopolymer. You can just hover over top of that background image and stamp down like that. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Now down here, we just got the tips. So we're just going to come down here and do the same thing. And then we're going to come up here. We're just repeating the stamped images. This is one of my favorite ways to stamp. There's nothing complicated about this. And you can't go wrong. Really, you can't. Okay, one more over here. We're going to stamp right on top. There we go. Okay, bringing back my chamois cloth again. We're going to wipe up my mess. Squeak, squeak. Okay, so we've got that. Now we've got to do the same with our other combination here. So again, I'm going to do the background, my solid color, with soft seafoam again. So tap, tap, tap. We'll do one up here, like that, in that white space. And then we'll do one coming in from the side over here, and one more, maybe a couple, maybe a little touch down there, and one in the corner right there. You see that? It's like you're making your own designer series paper. And my friend Krista calls that RSP, Rose Series Paper. I miss Krista. I haven't seen her in a long time. Okay, she's a lovely lady on our team. She always calls that our RSP. And when she does hers, it's KSP. Okay, so we're going to do Garden Green over top of this one. And we're going to bring in that detailed stamp that, of course, Stampin' Up! Has created perfectly to go over top. So I'm just hovering over my image here and then straight down. There we go. Look how pretty that is. And then we're going to do the bottom ones here, one there. And you can do this fast if you want to. You can take your time. You can go fast. I guess I'm going at medium speed. I don't know. Hopefully this is making sense. All right, so there we've got our greenery for the background. All right, I'm just going to lay these over here while I clean up my greens. No, I'm going to leave them open because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing on the inside yet. Okay, so let's wipe again. Now the chamois cloth is the same as my chamois pad. It's the same material, but it's like much, much thinner. And you just moisten it with water, rinse it out, wring it out, and then it's good to go. I do that every morning with the same thing with my chamois pad. Okay, so that's a beautiful piece of designer series paper. We're gonna fill in the gaps a little bit with the holly berry. And I'm gonna do the outline of the holly berry with real red. So let's grab the little holly berry stamp. And we're going to stamp some in around here, going off the edge to make it look very continuous, like it was a piece of designer series paper that I cut up. Look at that. And you could take this even further. I could have done the whole sheet of Very Vanilla and then chopped it up. That would be a good idea. Like if you're mass producing a bunch of Christmas cards, that would be a wonderful way to do it. Okay, so now we've got that done. We're going to go ahead and put that down onto my garden green card base. So let's reinforce that score line here. Okay, so now bring in my glue. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. We're going to just add our glue to the background. Whoop. And my glue is taking a hike. Let's get the little dried up gooey bits off. See if that helps. This is my process here, but it works. See, look at that. Now we're back in business. Okay, so we've got our piece. We're going to put that on the front like so. And we'll even it up all the way around. And now we're going to do our focal point. So I've got a scrap piece of Very Vanilla here. And what I want to do with this, I'm going to bring in your kits this week from me, you're going to get a piece of real red cardstock. It's an inch high, okay? So I'm going to glue that to the top of my piece here, and you'll see why in just a second. We're just going to take this real red cardstock, a whole strip. It's a little bigger than I need. It's totally fine. I'm just going to glue it up here at the top like that. And then I'm going to bring in my dies. I want to show you the Greetings of the Seasons dies. We're going to play with this one right here. So this one can be a tag, and they all come with a little hole in the die that will make it so that you don't even have to punch a separate hole. It comes already out when you cut it. But I don't want that part of the die. So what I'm going to do is my die, I'm going to cut it like this so that I get a straight top. It's going to be a banner. So I'm making a banner out of this. And I'm going to stamp down here. So I'm actually laying the die on there just so I get like a frame of reference where I want to stamp this. And from the Greetings of the Season stamp set, I have made my own greeting here by stacking these photopolymer stamps together. So I put a Merry, a Christmas, and then to you and yours. So I've pulled them all off of here and I laid them on my glass mat. Oh, I got a little bit of paper there. I laid them down and then I took the block and I picked them up. Now I recommend if you do that, you can test it on a piece of grid paper or a piece of scrap paper. Make sure that it's the way you want it. So I'm happy with that. I'm actually going to stamp that using Garden Green. So tap, 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 Garden Green. And we're just going to hover over the die here and I'm going to stamp right here like this. There we go. Okay, so there's my greeting. Now I can position this die where I want it. Depends on how much white space you want at the bottom or how high you want or how low you want your red piece. So I'm just going to position it like this, line up my greeting, and then I'm going to grab a piece of my Post-it tape right here, and we're going to put that on and hold it in place like that while I run this through the machine. Okay, and I'm showing you all the details of this, but you can actually do this a lot faster if you already have these cut out. So you could put a strip of real red across a big piece of very vanilla and then do all your die cutting and then stamp your greeting afterwards. That's a good way to organize your workflow if you're doing a bunch of cards, because we all know at Christmas time is well, time is always valuable, but at Christmas time, I don't know, time gets away from us, right? Okay, so now we're just going to bring in my machine and we're going to cut this out. Thanks for all your kind words. I will come back and read your comments. You guys are so kind. Thank you all. I appreciate you all so much. I would not be where I am today without you. I know that, and I have you in my heart, believe me. I appreciate you. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this lined up. I think it shifted on me a little bit. I'm just going to put this on. I want the Christmas to make sure it's in there. It has to be in there. That's the most important word, right? Okay, so let's hold that down. All right, and we're going to put the top plate on. And away we go through the machine. Okay, going to go forward. I don't need to go forward and back. I'm only cutting. Well, I am cutting through 2 layers, but I think it's fine. This machine packs a big punch. Okay, peel off this Post-it tape. There's our banner. Look at that. Look at that. And the reason I put the red on, and I'll show you real close. I'm sorry I'm close enough. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. I wanted those little stitching things to go through the red. Okay? So it's like if you're a seamstress, you know what I mean, right? Like if you're a quilter, this is kind of like quilting with paper, right? You put your pieces together and then you do your quilting, right? So what do I know about quilting? I'm learning, but I'd love to, whoops, I just dropped my die on the ground. Okay, there we go. But I'd love to learn more about quilting. My mom was a seamstress. My mom could make anything. She was so talented. Okay, let's take a look at this. What are we going to do? I mean, that's a lot of the cardstock here at the top, but I purposely made it 1 inch because you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in this very vanilla ribbon. Check out this satin ribbon, the shine. It is so beautiful, you guys. If you missed my video yesterday, I made this card right here and I tied this super shiny, pretty bow. Oh my gosh, I am in love with all of the products in this suite. So that's the Very Vanilla satin ribbon. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to fold it around my fingers like this, and I'm going to tie a nice loose knot. So I want it to be loose. I want it to be smooth. So I'm just kind of gently pulling it and keeping it as flat as I can, trying to maneuver it so that it's not too bulky. It is going to get bulky because that's just the nature of it. Is a big piece of ribbon. So we're going to put that right there in the middle. So let me grab a glue dot and we'll anchor down the center of the dot. It's the center of my bow here. So I'm going to put the glue dot right there, and then we'll press that down onto the glue dot. Press it down. And then on the back, we're going to put, let's trim that. Trim our ribbon. So I'll give you probably a good 6 inches of ribbon so that you'll have, you know, some to work with I won't tie your knot for you because it actually might make my pink envelopes a little too thick to mail to you. So I'll send you the 6 inches of ribbon and you can do what you want with this. You can flatten it. You could even just wrap it around and cinch it in the middle with a piece of baker's twine if you wanted to, but I really like that knot. And I'm going to anchor this around the back. So we're going to do a little sandwich like my friend Christine Bertram does all the time, a little tear and tape sandwich. So we're going to put a piece of tear and tape right there, and we're going to burnish and peel off the backing. This is just going to serve to anchor down the ribbon, and just like that. And then I'm going to grab another piece or two to put on top. This is the sandwich, to make sure that ribbon doesn't sneak out, because sometimes when you put cards together, that happens, right? And it's so annoying because you can't get that back in there. Okay, so there we've got our ribbon wrapped around the top. We're going to lay that down and we're going to grab my dimensionals here. So for the dimensionals, I'm going to put 2 down here at the bottom. I'm not going to put 2 up at the top. And you're probably thinking, well, why? Well, I'm trying to keep this in one even plane. I know I've got bulk up here at the top with the knot, so I'm going to keep my dimensionals down here, and I'm going to use liquid glue up here at the top to try and keep things from being too bulky. And let's put a little bit across here as well. Okay, so now we're going to take this tag and we're going to make that flush with the top of the card like this. So looking up at the top, lining it up, press that down, and then tap down on your dimensionals. So there's the front of the card. Super easy, right? So fun. And the bling, the ones that are not available right now, these are super popular. Excuse me. But I have enough for you guys. I've ordered extra. It's not my fault they sold out, sorry. But I do have some for you guys, the people that are ordering with me this week using this host code. I forgot to mention, this host code is different from what you saw yesterday. Yesterday, I gotta grab a drink. Sorry, guys. Oh, I apologize. I got a dry spot in my throat. The code yesterday was the code from last week. I changed the date, but I forgot to change the code. I was doing things too fast. This is the code for this week. Now, if you ordered yesterday and you used my old code, I know that you want this week's card kits because you ordered them on that date, right? But if there's some reason that I've made a mistake and you wanted last week's iconic imagery cards, let me know. So far I've heard from everyone and they want this week's cards. Okay, so what I want to mention now, okay, about these bling. We're going to pick up the trio here. Okay, so these are all attached on the packaging. So I'm going to put that trio right here. It's just going to pull all of that beautiful red together. The little trio of holly berries. Isn't that pretty? And then we're going to do the inside. Let's grab some Very Vanilla. And I got my Very Vanilla stack here. 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And now you got lots of options for the inside from the stamp set. Let's see, what did I do with my stamp set? I put it off to the right. Okay, so the front says Merry Christmas to you and yours, and then you can say this one, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. You could put love and joy on the inside. You could put season's greetings. It's the most wonderful time of, there's a lot of options for the inside. So Merry Christmas to you and yours. How about I say, and Happy New Year? Why not? Let's grab the little ampersand sign and the word happy and the word New Year. I like saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Okay, so I'm going to put all of those on the same block. So let's get them lined up here on my glass mat like that. And then we'll put the New Year. Now you could stamp them all separate, but I'm really trying to give you an idea of a quick card, right? So once you've got this on your block, then you're good to go. You won't have to worry. I mean, potentially you could, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who wants to do 6 different stamps when you can get them done in 2, right? So let's do, I'm thinking real red for the inside. Let's do real red. Let's bring in some more red. Merry Christmas to you and yours, and Happy New Year. Woohoo! Okay, and then I've still got the greenery here. You can add a little pop of greenery on the inside if you want to. Make it all match. So let me do that. I'm bringing in my soft sea foam for my light background. I'm going to stamp right there. And then I'm going to grab my old olive to do the detail. All right, so we're going to hover over the image and stamp down. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then you can also even pull in those holly berries again and put some of those, one there, one there. Possibilities are endless. What a fun card. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's clean this up and we'll get this one glued inside. And, you know, you could make this card even simpler. Like if you didn't want to put the ribbon or do all that stuff, I just wanted to show you a different version of this one. Now, this card I was inspired by the actual Stampin' Up! Website. When you go onto the website and you type in to place your order, you're going to see the design artists have made several different designs of cards. And just take a look and get inspired by them, right? That's what they do. They inspire us. So this card is inspired by a card I saw on the website. They didn't do the ribbon and the banner. Theirs was just a very vanilla banner, just plain. But I wanted to bring in a little bit of pop of red. And I was so excited just now making this card that I forgot to sponge my edges. But my sample card here you can see the difference. This is sponged with some garden green along the edge so it pops. So I wish I had done that, but I forgot. Anyway, it's still pretty without the sponging, but it does make that vanilla pop a little bit more, right? Okay, there we have it. Thanks so much, you guys. Let's see. Dorothy says, ordered all I could for this week's projects and last week's yesterday. Yes. Great job, you guys. You guys are all stocking up on these beautiful Christmas products. Hello, hello. Okay, so let me flip you back around here. That was my SIP card, Stamps, Ink, and Paper. So that's really all you need to get started with stamping. If you're brand new, this one used 3 colors of ink, 3 colors of cardstock if you count the red, and the ribbon, and of course the bling. But we have other bling. If you can't wait for these ones to come back, there's a lot of other bling. And don't forget, you can also color your bling. And if you're new to my channel, bling just means like the gems or the embellishments, right? You can color them. You can get yourself a real red blend, and you can color rhinestones, you can color pearls, you can make your own custom embellishments using our Stampin' Blends markers. So thanks again for joining me. Okay, so today is Wednesday. Tomorrow at 10:30 Mountain Time, I want to remind you that I am going to be doing my Technique card over on my YouTube channel. So this is for my Technique Club members. They get their kits ahead of time so they can watch this video replay. They get the PDF, And I also collaborate with Christine Bertram on this one. So her ladies will also be watching. The replay is on YouTube. You can watch it anytime you want. But in order to get the kits and the PDF and all the other perks of being in the club, you want to reach out to me if you're in Canada, and you want to reach out to Christine Bertram over at Cards by Christine, and we can get you set up with this amazing technique club where I teach a new technique every single month. And I can't wait to share this one with you tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me. I'll be doing that video on YouTube at 10. I'll be here live at 9. Then I'll be doing that video at 10:30. And then the ladies are going to be waiting for me for lunch at Boston Pizza. So I'll go teach that class again at Boston Pizza tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Don't forget to take another look for the free shipping. Take advantage of it. Don't let it pass you by. It doesn't happen every month. It is a fantastic deal to save on your shipping. All right, take care, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.